morning, 8th grade. Coach Santillan here. Hope everyone's doing well, staying healthy, taking care of yourself and your families. I know, given the current circumstances, it's a bummer that we can't be in the gym right now having PE, but we're going to make the best of it and get really great workouts from home. All right, so first thing we're going to do today is I'm going to introduce you to the warm-up, the 4 main core exercises that I want y'all to work on, and then we're going to do a cool down at the very end. This workout should take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes depending on the pace that you go. We're going to talk a little bit about what these workouts are how they're going to benefit you, okay, different muscle groups, things like that. So try to pay attention. I hope you'll be able to hear me clearly. And the expectation is that you're going to do these workouts twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, and you're going to have to submit the Microsoft Word document that's going to be uploaded on Google Classroom. Answer the 3 to 5 questions I'm going to have for you. Make sure you submit that to receive credit. Okay, so every week the workouts are going to get a little bit harder and harder. Okay, so hopefully we're not having to do these workouts from home. You know, in the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll be able to do this stuff inside the gym and get to use all the equipment that I know you guys were looking forward to all year to use. All right, so first thing we're going to do is our warm-up. All right, we're going to do jumping jacks, we're going to do hip twist, high knees, slappies, and then ski jumps. Okay, so it goes like this. All right, here we go. Let's get started. 20 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, hip twist. Making sure your elbows are up, at least shoulder width height, feet together. Okay, stay looking forward. Twist your hips, left to right, 20 times. All right, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but you can do these workouts inside of your bedroom, in your living room, wherever you have plenty of space. Okay, I'm doing it right here on my front porch. So, feeling the extra heat. 18, 19, 20. Next one, high knees. You put your put your hands up right here, okay, at least by your hips, hip height, and then you're gonna go ahead and bring your knees up to your chest and touch your hands, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, next one, slappies. Just opening up your arms wide, making sure you're slapping your back, reaching back as far as you can. Okay, get that good shoulder stretch. You want to do 20 of these as well. (15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and then the last one, ski jumps. You want to put your feet together, okay, hands down to your side. Imagine you have a line directly underneath your feet, and then you want to jump left, right, jumping over that line 20 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good. First exercise we're going to work on is going to be push-ups. Okay, I'm going to show you the regular way to do a push-up and the modified way to do a push-up. Okay, so first, a little instruction on the regular way or traditional way to do a push-up. So when we do our push-up, we want to make sure that our feet are together. Okay, and we're going to have our hands spread out about shoulder width apart, if not a little bit wider. You don't want to go too wide because you'll end up having some shoulder issues there, and it might hurt a lot, and I don't want you to injure your shoulders. Okay, so you want to make sure you have them about shoulder width apart. See that? Shoulder width apart, or just a little bit wider. Okay, put your hands down, feet together, and you want to make sure you have your knees up off the ground. Okay, so your body should also be straight. Here, keep your body straight. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we want to bend our elbows 90 degrees going down. Breathing in through our nose, breathing out as we come up. Okay, so again, breathe in, Going down, bending elbows 90 degrees. Exhale through your mouth as you come up. Okay, that's the regular traditional way to do a push-up. The modified way is going to be doing it from your knees. Okay, so same thing, same concept. Just imagine your feet are where your knees are at, and you want to keep your body straight. Okay, so I'm here. I can cross my legs, I can keep them flat, but the same thing, I want to bend my elbows 90 degrees. Keep my body down low to the ground, and come up. 1. Breathe in. 2, okay? So we're going to bust out at least 10 push-ups, doing them the traditional way or doing them the modified way. I highly recommend everybody start off your push-up doing it the traditional way, off of your knees. Do as many as you can, okay? And then once you're at the point where you can't do anymore, then you can stop and go down to your knees and continue. So that would look like this. Let's say I don't have enough upper body strength right now to do even one push-up. Then it would look like this, okay? So I'm here, I would go down and like, oh, I'm struggling, and okay. So then I'll just get to my knees, all right? And then I would finish. 1, 2, same concept. If you do 3 or 4 regular ones, and you're struggling after that, just drop down to your knees and finish off your set of 10. You don't have to restrict yourself to 10 push-ups either. Do as many as you can, all right? But we're gonna do 3 sets of at least 10, or like I said, don't restrict yourself, you can do more. So 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 20, 13, 15, 17, however many you can do, okay? But for now, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10, all right? And then after we do a set, we wanna rest anywhere between a minute and a minute and a half. Try not to rest any longer than a minute and a half, okay? You really want to push yourself and keep that heart rate up. The longer you take a break, the slower your heart rate's going to get, and then you're not going to get as great of a workout as you would if you stay on top of the rest period, okay? So we're here, knees off the ground. Okay, ready? 10, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, when you're doing these, make sure you keep your body off of the ground. You want to get it as low to the ground as you can, as long as you're going 90 degrees, and make sure your shoulders and your hips are in a straight line, okay? You don't want to have your hips super high on the ground. A lot of people, I know it's funny, it's silly, and they want to keep their hips up high, right? And they end up looking like this when they do their push-ups, all right? That's totally incorrect, all right? When we're doing push-ups, we're working out 2 different main muscle groups. First one is the muscles in your chest, and those are called the pectoral muscles, okay? Or pecs for short. And then you're also working out the back of your arm, which is going to be your tricep muscle. Okay, so you have your pectorals and your triceps. 2 major groups, muscle groups that you're working out when you're doing push-ups, all right? So by now it's probably about close to a minute. Let's go ahead and do the next set. And you don't have to, if you feel like you're struggling and you're having a hard time, stop the video, pause it for a little bit. If you need extra time to rest, that's fine. But as long as you resume the video and finish off, and you do your 3 sets of at least 10, okay? And make sure you also have plenty of water with you. Okay, let's do another set. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Working out outside feels great. You get extra sweat, burning extra calories. The heat from the outdoors definitely hits your body, and you're getting a little bit of a better workout, but it just depends. I know not everybody has the space or the availability to have, even a backyard or, front patio or porch. So hopefully you guys have enough space available to you to be able to do these workouts. But this week's going to be very easy doing body weight stuff. And like I said, as the weeks go on, we'll intensify it, and I'm going to show you some creative ways that you can do workouts with different things if you don't have any equipment, okay? But today, we're not using any equipment, just our body. All right, let's set right here. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Next exercise we're going to do is going to be the sit-up. Okay. So we're going to do 3 sets of 20 sit-ups. All right. So make sure you have a comfortable surface to work on. I have this like mat here on my front patio that I'm using. Let me show you guys real quick rundown on the proper way to do a sit-up. So I get this set up here. All right. So when we're doing sit-ups, you don't need to have anybody holding your feet. If you have somebody available to hold your feet, that's fine, that works, but I'm going to show you some ways that you can do the sit-ups without necessarily having somebody hold your feet, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start off with our knees bent, okay? Laying flat on the ground. We want to go ahead and put our arms across our chests. You can put them to the side of your head if you want, or up in the air like this, or just to your side. Doesn't matter, just as long as you're not trying to like put your hands behind your head and lock your fingers together and then pull on your neck. That's going to create some neck problems for you, okay? So starting off flat on the ground, our eyes are facing up to the sky, to the ceiling, all right? And then when we come up, we want to point our chin up to the ceiling as well, so that we keep our neck straight, okay? So it should look like this. Come up, and then back down. That's one. Notice how my eyes and my chin stay up in the air, so that I'm not like this and putting a lot of stress on my neck. So up, down, 2. Okay, so notice how my feet also, they're not necessarily flat on the ground. I can have my heels on the ground as long as my knees are bent. All right, and if you're having trouble getting your body off the ground just from this position here with your hands here, you can also put your arms up or above your head like this and swing your arms forward, all right, to help pick your body up off the ground. Okay, so it can look like this. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to do 3 sets of 20. Ready? Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13, up, 14, up, 15, up, 16, up, 17, up, 18, up, 19, up, 20. All right. Whew. Again, make sure you're resting for a minute to a minute and a half, okay? And you're going to lay back down and knock out your 2 more sets of 20. Feel my heart pumping. All right, here we go. Let's do another set. Up, 1. Up, 2. Up, 3. Up, 4. Up, 5. Up, 6. Up, 7. Up, 8. Up, 9. Up, 10. Up, 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, 20. Good. Again, resting for a minute to a minute and a half, and then we'll do it in our last round. When we're doing these sit-ups, we're working on our abdominals, okay? So you heard abs, that's short for abdominals, A-B-D, all right, abdominals, A-B-D, okay? A-B-D-O-M-I-N-A-L, abdominal, okay, or abdominals, so keep that in mind. So maybe this is, I can get a better angle. Yeah, we just keep it down here. All right, last set right here, here we go. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And if you don't have some type of mat to lay on, you can use a towel, blanket, whatever you feel like you're willing to use to lay on, okay, for your workouts. Now we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to be squats. All right, so this is our third exercise now. Oops. All right, third exercise would be squats. All right, so to start off, when we're doing squats, we want to make sure that our feet are about shoulder width apart, or a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, kind of like the way we did with our push-ups. And the same concept, we want to bend our knees at least 90 degrees, okay? So we want to start off here. You can do whatever you want with your hands. Put them to the side of your head, behind your head, across your chest, or just hold them here to your side. And we want to make sure we bend our knees 90 degrees, keeping our chin and our chest up, okay? Don't bend over like this. Keep that chin and that chest up. So you're here, however you want to do it. Throw your hips back, okay? Bend, and then up. All right, down, up. Another key point when doing squats is to make sure that your feet stay flat on the ground. Let me show you. So I do my squats. I try to make sure that my feet, the back of my foot, the heel, stays on the ground. Just like that, okay? Because you want to push from your heel. You don't want to push from your toe. You don't want to do a squat and look like this, right? Because most of your weight is, if you're doing that, most of your weight's on the front of your foot. You want to keep the weight on the back of your foot. So it should look like this. Okay, come up. All right, so you're going to do, just like the other, like squats, just like sit-ups, we're going to do 3 sets of 20. All right, ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. If you started feeling some discomfort or anything behind your legs, you can do some stretches in between. Remember, only resting a minute to a minute and a half. Okay, stretches could be like this. All right. Also, breathing is very important. I don't know if you could hear me in the video, but as I'm going down, just like the way I was doing my push-ups, I'm breathing in through my nose. And then when I'm getting ready to exert force to pick myself back up, I'm breathing out. Okay? Everyone knows cars, trucks, whatever it is, has a muffler right in the back of the car, a pipe that sticks out. That's the exhaust system, right? That's part of the exhaust system. So when the engine's working and it's sucking in air from the outside, it needs to push that air out to help the car accelerate. Same thing with your lungs, your body. Your body is a machine, just like, you know, it's actually more complicated than a normal machine, but you want to breathe in that air, right, to take in energy. And then when you're exerting the force, which is when you're doing the hard part of the exercise, you want to breathe out, okay? All right, here we go. Next round. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's speed it up a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now the three main muscles or muscle groups that you're working out on when you're doing squats is going to be the front of your legs here, right, your thigh, but it's called your quadricep. All right, this whole thing is considered, yeah, like a thigh, but I don't like to call my legs a thigh. It just makes me think of like chicken. Right, so this is going to be the quadricep, okay, and then the back of your leg is the hamstring. All right, so remember the front is a quadricep, the back is a hamstring, and then your behind, your bottom, is called the gluteus maximus, okay, your glutes for short. So remember those three when we're doing squats, okay. These questions might come up. What muscle groups are we working on when we're doing push-ups or when we're doing sit-ups? All right, so those might come up on the exit ticket, so be ready for those. All right, last set. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Make sure you drink plenty of water right now. Take a good 2 to 3 minute break this time. And then resume the video, because from here we're going to do a more explosive exercise, and it's going to be what I guess the icing on the cake, a good way to finish out the workout, okay? And then we're going to do a cool down and we'll be done. Make sure you drink some water. All right, last exercise. It's going to be burpees. All right, so a lot of people have different ideas about a burpee. I guess you could call this one a half burpee, because we're going to take out a little part of what would be a traditional burpee, or most people consider traditional burpee. So typically when you do a burpee, it's going to be incorporating all three of the exercises we just did, right? So it'll look like this, where we're going to do a squat, right? But this time you can go ahead and lean over, because you're going to put your hands on the ground, and then you're going to kick your legs out so that you're in a push-up position. But instead of doing the push-up from here, right, like a traditional burpee, they kick their legs out and then they do a push-up, and then they bring their legs back up. All right, we're not going to do that. We're just going to kick out, okay, and then we're going to kick our legs back in, and then from here, jump. And that's one burpee. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. Again, resting only about a minute to a minute and a half between each set. All right, so here we go. Set number 1. It's gonna look like this. Follow along with me. Ready? Down, out, in. 1. Throw your hands up in the air when you jump. Down, out, in. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Man, that burpee is great for overall body workout. You're doing definitely getting an upper body workout from having to be in that push-up position. Your shoulders are working. You're engaging your back muscles, your abdominals, right, from being in that plank or push-up position. And then, of course, your lower body is doing the most when you're having to jump up in the air, right, or even just going down in general, kicking your legs out and in, and then jumping up. So I'm taking it actually kind of slow right now, right? The goal is to be able to do a burpee like at a rapid pace, right? But right now, taking it easy, making sure we're resting in between sets. But trust me, if this working out from home extends any longer, 3-4 weeks from now, we're gonna put that burpee to work. All right, so let's get ready. 2 more sets. We're almost done. This mat's getting in my way. Here we go. Ready? 1. Let's pick it up a little bit. 2. 3. So right after you land, go ahead and go back down. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Got 1 more round. Make sure you rest about a minute and a half. Some water. Last set. And we do our cool down. Here we go. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo. How you feeling? Ooh, I'm dripping sweat over here. Now let's go ahead and take a break. All right, minute and a half, come back. And then we're gonna do a cool down. Just some simple, easy stretches, all right? Here we go. First stretch we'll do, left arm across your chest. Hold that for 10 seconds. Okay, and then you're gonna do a slow count, 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your arms. Right arm. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you'll take your elbow. Let me get a little closer so you can see. Take your elbow or your left arm. Put it behind your back here. Trying to touch your back. Okay, just like that. With your other hand, grab your elbow and stretch it. You should be able to feel the stretch right here in the back of your arm. Hold that for 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Just for time wise, okay? Switch arms. Do that for 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you want to make sure, I forgot to say it, do each stretch, right, 3 times for each arm. So do 10 seconds here, switch, 10 seconds here, and then go back, do it 2 more times on each arm. All right, so that's pretty good for your upper body. If you want to do something extra for your shoulders, you can do slappies again. Okay, stretch those shoulders out. And then for our lower body, we're going to stretch out our quadricep, grabbing our left ankle with our left hand, holding that stretch here for 10 seconds. All right, 3 times each leg. 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 8, 9, 10. All right, and then do it 2 more times. Each leg. Okay, and then the last one you can do is for your hamstring. Spread your feet out as wide as you can. Have a slight bend in your knee. Okay, don't keep your legs straight. Have a slight bend, and then reach down as far as you can, and hold the stretch. And you should be able to feel it right here in the back of your legs and the hamstrings. You don't want to bounce either. Stay down here and hold that for 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Take a breath. 2 more times. 8, 9, 10. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed the workout as much as I did. Like I said, do this at your own pace. I know I'm highly recommending a minute to a minute and a half, but everyone's at different levels. So push yourself to take shorter rest periods. Take as much time as you need in between periods. Make sure if you're asthmatic, you have your inhaler with you. Again, make sure you have plenty of water. Take water breaks when needed. But again, just complete the workout. Push yourself to complete it within the time that you're giving yourself to do it. Remember, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Next week I'll have a new workout for you, and don't forget to submit the Google Doc and for credit. And I highly encourage that you have your family members and joining in the workout with you, so you can all do it together. Makes it a little less boring, or do it in privacy if you feel a little bit too embarrassed around others. All right, but hope everyone had a great workout. All right, see you guys soon, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions you might have about anything. Okay, talk to y'all later.